what we wanted to do was look at this moment in time where there's been this increased visibility of women's football and media profile, to a point that now you can't ignore it. If you think back to when there wasn't any media coverage, if you're a football fan of men's football, you wouldn't necessarily know what was going on, even if there was a World Cup or a European Championships. You know, it was so marginalised that wouldn't have been there. But now that's no longer the case, and it's not equitable, but we are seeing increased visibility. And so we looked at that sample that included men from all different age groups. And essentially, the findings showed that there were three different groups that the respondents could be split into. There were those men who showed progressive attitudes. And these were men who expressed more gender equitable attitudes, and they would be supportive of women's football and the increased media profile of the sport. However, the most dominant group in the sample were those men who showed overtly misogynistic attitudes, or in sociological terms, they were performing overt misogynistic masculinities, and they expressed hostile, sexist, and misogynistic views. And then we had a group that sort of straddled the middle ground in between, and they would express gender progressive attitudes in some public spaces, but in private or other situations, other social situations, revealed more misogynistic viewpoints. So there were some encouraging things to be taken, in the respect that, you know, I think we had about a quarter of the sample that fell in the progressive group,